I'm 100% sure you have thought about starting your own startup, and that's why you're watching my video. Just don't do it. No, just don't do it. No, just don't do it. Hello everyone, my name is Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. Here I am again. So for this video we are going to just have a casual discussions about startups. The most interesting, the most fancy things ever around the world. Startup. So for this video, I'm just gonna share with you my opinions about starting a startup, some few points that you have to take cautious with before starting a startup. Do you have to start a startup? Like, is it necessary? So just keep watching. I'm gonna have a discussion with you about that. If you are new to here, hi, my name is Sherry and I am a self-taught programmer and I think I'm gonna lose my job soon with ChatGPT. That's why I'm starting a startup. Well, I'm just kidding. But that will be, if you want to know about the future of job, stay tuned for my video in the future because I'm gonna do a video about it. Don't forget to subscribe to my video now. Do it. So what is a startup? Sorry, I have been coughing really hard these days. Okay, so what is startup? Startup is just nothing but a thing that to validate your ideas. There's nothing fancy about it. You can't earn money from a startup because it's just a way to validate your ideas. Does the market need your ideas? Doing something for the community, the society. That 5 important points you gotta think about before starting your startup. I'm not a pro. Just to say, I'm not a pro. I'm still working on my startup, but after a year of working on my own startup, this is what I've learned, and then I'm just gonna share with you. So there are 5 points, and the first point is, what is your idea? You can have any idea, any kind of idea, any fancy kind of ideas, but what is your idea? Is it in the market? Does the market need that? Have you validated your idea? The idea is going to grow in the future, or it's just like a fancy one that you have been just casually thinking about it? So you can't just have an idea and then just build the thing. Well, you can, of course, but to save your time and your effort, first you have to validate your idea. But how? Go and talk to someone. Talk to your friends and family. Do they need that thing that you are going to build or sell? Ask people on the internet. First thing first, you need to validate your idea. Validate. Is it going to be useful in the next 5 to 10 years, or is it just a fancy thing?
Sell me this pen.
It's a amazing pen.
Because if no one wants your product, no one is using your product, like what's the point? You know, it's just a waste of time. So once you have validated your ideas, that the idea is good, that your idea is going to be useful in 5 to 10 years, who is your audience? Who are you going to sell this to? Who is your target audience, and who are they? Because if you don't have a customer, then what's the point of starting a company? You know what I mean? This is what I've been thinking about too. Like, you need to have people using your thing. You need to know, and that's why you have to validate your ideas, because you need to know who is your customers. Are they gonna use your product? If you get what I mean, you need to validate your ideas, and then you need to know who is your customers. Who are they? How they look like? What is their job functions? Are they a consultant, a programmer? Are they a doctor? Whatever it is, who are they? Think about it. And the third point, once you have identified your target audience, who are they, blah, blah, blah. And then now you're gonna think about building things, exciting one, right? You have validated your ideas, you know who is your customers, and now it's time to build some stuff. But the thing is, like, you don't have product. You don't have to have a perfect end product. You just need to build something that could test the idea. That's like enough to test the idea. This is what we call MVP. What is the term of MVP again?
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Minimal viable product. So think about your idea. What is the core? What is the core? And then use that core, the most simplest software you can ever build. One function, just one function, that's enough. And then you bring that out to your audience to test it out and see if it's working or not, to validate your idea. If it's not working and you think that, and you still think it has the potential to change, pivot. Do you know what is pivot? It means upgrade, change a little bit of your product, pivoting, upgrade it again, and then get feedback. So this process, it keeps continuing like this. You have your target audience, you put product, and you get their feedback, and then they don't like it, improve, they don't like it, improve, get their feedback, put the product, improve, update.
Explosion.
And in the end, you will eventually build something that they want. Easy.
Nice.
But it takes me like a year for that, and then I'm still struggling with that, and I'm still building things, and yeah, anyway. Okay. So the fourth point. So number 4. Once you have a product, okay, fine, people are using that. Now you need to think about money. Because without money, you cannot grow. You cannot grow. You just simply cannot grow. You want to offer a product for free? Yeah, it's good. It's for charity, but eventually, in the end, you still need money to grow. Because you need money to hire people, you need money to hire a team, you need money to pay for the server fee, you need money to build your product, you need money to eat, you need money to enjoy, you need money to buy pizza, you need money to hang out with your team, Saturday drinking session. You need to think about what is your business plan, what is your profit generating way of generating revenue. Easy. How do you earn money? Your idea. Yeah. And then once you have validated your ideas, and then people like it, people are using that, then it's time for you to find funding. Ask for investors. Start your pre-seed stage. Time to get money. Time to keep things running. You can ask for investors. There are a lot of VC out there. VC stands for venture capital. It's just a bunch of rich people trying to fund startups. Yeah, there are actually a lot of that. Some ways to find it is to attend some networking event through LinkedIn. There are actually a lot of ways to do that. I'm still looking for one. If you're interested to know about my business, if you are an investor and then you are interested to know more about my business, my startup, I'm building a whatever. Check the website and yeah. And then number 5, be ready for the challenge. Because it's not just 1 or 2 year things. Building a startup might take, I don't know, minimum 5 years just to get something. You won't be able to get salary within the first 3 years minimum, because it's just impossible to get salary. We prepare for the challenge. There are way more challenge than you can think of right now, but this is like, getting into startup is like one of the best things I've ever done to myself. I learned a lot. I learned way more than just working for people. I learned a lot of things that I wouldn't eventually learn that from schools. A lot of things. Building a business, they won't actually teach you at school. So if I have to start like another startup again, repeating the process again, I would do it. Because if you were born to be an entrepreneur, you will eventually become an entrepreneur. You will eventually become one, because this is how it is. You were born to be one. So if you are still struggling to find ideas or whatever, don't worry, because if you were born to be one, you will be one. If the idea just belong to you, it will come to you. No rush at all, because you need to find a problem that is worth solving. Otherwise, if it's just an idea that just something for fun, you won't be successful, because it's just hard. And then it requires patience. And you have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy what you're doing, because it's hard if you don't like what you're doing. And the other thing is, don't be afraid someone will steal your idea, because they just can't do that, because it's just impossible. Ideas is ideas, right? Execution is everything. And then the execution things might take you for like freaking 5 years or maybe more. It's hard, and no one's gonna steal that, so don't worry about that, right? As an entrepreneur, I'm still learning. I'm still have a lot of things to do. I'm not a pro. I'm still learning, and I'll share more of my opinions about startups on my channel, so stay tuned. If you like this video, just don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and then if you have anything you want to ask me, comment down below. 100% I'll reply to you, 100%. And if you're interested to know more about my startup, the link is down below. So now, if you're interested to know track of the tech trends, now don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. I have a newsletter, and the link is down below. Things about tech, about future tech, smart city, about artificial intelligence, about study tips and tricks, blah 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 blah. So subscribe, just subscribe, and then I will see you again next time. And validate your idea. If you want to do it, just do it. Alright, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.